Hello, my beautiful paintballers. It is I, Smoke, from the Nomad Paintball team, aka a man with a lot of AKAs over the years. So you just pick one. I can't keep up anymore. AKA the Tri-State Area's one and only Magfed Scrubs. Special guest today. Two of them. It's been a while. All right, all the way out in Cali, but soon to be with Ant up someone's ass. Lobito. Lobo, say hello to the beautiful people.
Howdy, y'all. Didn't see y'all there.
You done eat your last yaw. You done eat your last haw. And of course, been a while. My man Pots and Pans, my brother from another mother. Kilty, say hello to the beautiful people.
Hola.
All right, lot going on in this video. Area 53, crazy place. Loved every minute of it. New place in Williamsburg, hipster land, Williamsburg. But in like the more sketchy part of Williamsburg, where it's the industrial area, where people actually might still kill you. No, it's not that bad. It's actually really cool over there. But we got a lot to cover. Of course, we got Lobito getting ready for Texas because he's about to slather Ant in nothing but the finest tapatio and insert it into Texas's butthole. And Kilt is getting ready for 0 hour, so we're definitely gonna do it. It's kind of crazy playing paintball, playing Magfed indoors, first strike only, no reball because it wasn't approved by Magfed. But have you ever played with reball? I've never played with it. No one?
I've played a little bit, just messing around when ODs had some little side events, little tryouts here and there, messing around with reball, but never actually against other people. To me, that's just airsed off with extra steps. My first time playing paintball was in an indoor facility just like this. Granted, this was back in the early 90s, but I can't imagine playing reball in something like this. I just can't. I mean, even with all the gear that we wear, you wouldn't really feel half the time.
Do you know that if you put Frank's Red Hot on the reball, that messes with the FPS? It makes it go. It makes it go down. So,
pro tip, force multiplier.
Right. Pro tip: you can't force multiply with reball. It's just and if you put tapatio in a TMC, it doesn't help the bolt. The bolt doesn't cycle because it's too much. There's too much sauce in the. Come on, Kilt. You got spices.
Oh, I got spices.
Kilt, have you ever touched reball? Tell the truth.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Really?
It just doesn't interest me.
Really? You've played with it. I didn't think. I thought you came out of the womb shooting first.
No. I've never played an official game with it. I've just tinkered with it like in my own marker.
And you were like, nope, not touching it. Don't want any part of it.
Like for real, what reball's for, right? I mean, in all practicality, for us as dedicated players, it's the chronoing in your yard or making sure your mags are feeding. It's for, not making a mess when you want to just shoot the can in your yard.
Right.
No.
Paint. I like paint. It's tangible.
Right.
Angel has the shape projectile reball ones that MCS sells, and he uses that to chrono markers. But even he has now amassed an insane amount of first strike rounds. Like I think he has on hand like 15 boxes in the warehouse. So he never uses reball anymore, not even to chrono his marker. He just uses first strike rounds because he does think that the properties are of course they're different. They do react different in barrels and with bolts and stuff like that. So he definitely sees like he can't chrono correctly with that reball. It's just. But then Angel has an airsoft pistol on his desk that he uses to shoot coworkers. So Angel's a weird cat. Shout out to Angel, who all praise due, who watched me and made fun of my ass. Him and Glow making fun of my ass from the sidelines while I was playing. It's weird having people on the sideline while you're playing at a Magfed game, because we're so used to like playing in the woods and playing in diverse fields, and to now play indoors and like have your wife and your best friend mock you on the sideline like it's a speedball event is very weird. And it feels weird because I try to be focused while I was playing. Not all the time while I'm playing, but sometimes when I'm playing, I get into this real focused state. And I was in that zone, and Elias, Angel, and Glow were all making fun of my ass. like 10 feet away. And the only thing that was holding them back was a sheet. So that's weird. Just pro tip for anybody who goes to play at Area 53. There's a zone where people can mock you from the sideline, so it fucking sucks, B. But it's also fun. Damn, yo. Texas is kind of quiet. Is there a game this year?
I mean, yeah, there's a game this year. Shout out to Carlos Pagan and Magfed Solutions. Kind of being close to the situation. I know he's just waiting on one last very important detail. So, having been on the production side of things for, Dominion and all the MFOGs and whatever, it's important that you go and have all your ducks in a row. But that being said, the cat was let out of the bag, so they know it's happening eventually. We can't tell them where just yet. You and I know, but this is what I do know, that Texas isn't ready. I'm looking around the Texas Magfed page, and I'm just trying to bait them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just
make memes great again, man. Make memes great again.
Make memes great again. Make villains great again. Just make event page shit posting great again. And it's quiet like crickets. I don't know. It's because, most of Texas paintball are a bunch of fuckballers. I don't know. It's because like they've heard about the Harambe Express and what we do when we join forces, and maybe they're just like, maybe I'll just go to this fuckball game instead because I don't know, the turtle team's gonna push my shit in.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that when people see Kilt with the Captain America meme shield picking it up, when Captain America picks up the shield, I really think that the butthole clenches a little bit, just a little bit, and then I think it really scares people because on some real shit, Kilt coming at you with a shield and a T9 shooting first strikes lathered in Ant hot sauce is bad. It's bad for you.
And this is shaping up to be one of the best turtle teams that we aim to assemble. I mean, through what we've been talking about on the back channels and what we could potentially do, what we could build, right? And
I think for sure, yeah.
So they have that coming at them. They have the Beast Coast Lords coming at them. They have the Avocados coming at them. And, I have my twin brother that I'm just on a daily basis. I'm his face and his fingers, they're all pruned and red just from the amount of hot sauce that he's soaking in. And
Kendra just walks by like, when the priest just throws the holy water out of the chalice at people. That's what Kendra does every day to Ant. He just walks in the living room and she just showers him with little pellets of hot sauce, getting him ready, just preparing him. That's what I believe.
And he's taking showers and everything, and she's just getting bottles of hot sauce and just dumping it over the shower door on him. So
brushing his teeth with Franks.
Yeah.
Shout out to my baby sister Kendra.
Love Kendra. Kendra and Ant told me cool stories at the barbecue spot in Cali. It was fun.
Speaking of hot sauce and all of this, stuff, I do think it's apropos that Wing Ding hot sauce comes back and maybe does an Ant Texas flavor.
Kilty.
Texas's butthole.
So
maybe
talk to the people. I'll have the marketing department reach out to him.
Talk to corporate. Get on it.
Every time I do that, Carol gets involved from HR. The whole thing's a mess.
I know.
We'll see.
And then the Zeta Flip 20. They It's an inside joke between me, Kilt, and now the Nomads. Well, look, every now and then you must ask yourself, how much hot sauce do I need to slather myself in, and jump into an Ant-Man suit with Ant and climb up Texas butthole. Like, you have to ask.
So they're hearing this stuff, man. They're hearing about the turtle team. They're hearing about all the stuff that we've done. They see, who is OD? I mean, they're seeing all this stuff kind of coming at them, and now they're being told that someone's going to be lathered in hot sauce and inserted in the rectal cavity, and they don't want any part of it. I honestly think we could actually go ahead, and this is my fear. Sorry to say it out loud, but I'm going to say it. That we could assemble one of the greatest forces in Magfed, and to go out there in Texas and find crickets, because a lot of these brigade guys out there are not looking to have a fight. They're too busy looking with their Magfed approved brigade paint, and they don't want any smoke with smoking company. They don't.
Do they? Are they friends with all the people that are going to 0 hour that also don't talk? Do they all hang out in the same crowd?
It's just a coalition.
Yeah, what is going on here?
Have we been that dominant? Have we been that collectively dominant that when we go against someone that they just become mutes? Is that,
I don't know.
I think people legit hate us. That's what I think.
And I'm okay with that.
Legit hate.
But
shout out to Mason.
I think,
man, these event pages are just boring as hell.
I don't know what I'm just out here. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just out here. Just out here. I'm just making memes for my boys. Making memes for my boys in chats. That's what we're doing at the end of the day. We're just we're putting on for the audience that appreciates it. Sometimes not every audience is is receptive. Some people are quiet. Some people like to let their talking do on the field. I like to do both. I like both mediums of attack. A lot of people are lucky that Beast isn't really going hard too. Y'all
should
all right, we'll be back.
Lights.
I told them that. Dim the light to make it nighttime. Yeah. They got a little bullshit.
If you turn off the lights, Ed Sosa thinks he's in a club, gets high, and starts dancing.
That's his story.
That's y'all think I'm joking. He gonna do it.
Story.
I seen Ed Sosa dance at a club for 4 days straight.
All right, we're back with the brigade ambassadors. This is the real coalition that approves paint. That was kind of so. Do you think that I'm just thinking about that now? Like, who over there says it's okay to say Magfed approved of that paint? I'm just curious. Like, who over there is Magfed? First off, I just can't figure that out. Every time I look at Titman, I'm just like, wow, you guys are just amazing. GI Titman, whatever they call it. I don't know.
Oh, come on now. They hosted that awesome 2v2 game. Come on now. Come on.
I mean,
season 2 now. Season 2.
Oh,
season 1 was 2 weeks ago. Season 2 is now. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows how out of touch. I think that's what it comes down to, and how out of touch. I mean, who would take a game photo of someone with the Milsig SMG and then Photoshop that out and put in your marker? Who would say, "Oh, this is Magfed approved"? And they haven't been to the events. Again, I don't really have a stick up my ass for Titman, but I'm going to call it how I see it. They haven't been to Dominion. They came once. They sent someone from another paintball shop to basically run the Titman booth, which I thought was kind of in poor taste. They haven't been to 0 hour to my knowledge. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, but they have 100% backing by ProMag pizza shops, and so they're good. They're good. They are good with the community. You guys need to stop picking on them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you're probably right. So crazy thing. This game, speaking of paint, was FSR only, and no one died. No one really got hurt. And I don't know, this is weird, but is this finally like that opens the floodgates to say first strike only games? Like, we've been talking about it for a long time, and we could probably talk about this forever, and we don't have a lot to talk about. But when you have facilities like this that are saying first strike only games, and I know the guys out in Eddie and Eddie Salas, shout out to Eddie and the Choo Choos out there. They've been doing the first strike only games, and that's great. And now you have an impromptu meetup where they say first strike only. Is this where we're finally getting to at Magfed? Is this the next level? I don't know.
I don't know. You guys are ahead of the curve, though. I mean, you're talking about someone like Elias who has been here every step of the way. I look at, you guys are defying the laws of physics, all right? From what I understand in terms of Canada, they don't allow you to shoot first strikes indoors, right? Here you guys are proving that you can shoot first strike indoors and no one's getting maimed, right? Because you guys are ahead of the curve. I don't know if it's because you guys have a better comprehension of physics, or if you take that same round and go to PRZ and all of a sudden the ball's going to travel in a different fashion. I don't know.
And on top of that, it was bring your own FSR too, wasn't it?
It was bring your own FSR, which is crazy that they allowed that, because they could have not, and that, who knows, that may change. And the FPS was 270. There were players that probably didn't chrono their marker and shot at 280. You could kind of tell because you could hear the knocking against the wood, and we would say, oh, he might be a little bit up. However, no one still died at 280, and the 270 was more to appease the field so that they didn't feel like their field was going to be damaged. And everyone lived, and it was awesome.
I think I'm not saying this is the field's intention.
Yep.
But it kind of plays. How people are always talking about the old paint model. I mean, this kind of plays into what a lot of Magfed pushes, which is you're paying that price to play the field.
Right.
You bring your own paint. Do whatever, but you're paying for the field. That's the experience.
Mm-hmm. I'm paying to put hot sauce on bologna con queso and make pura on the field, B. That's what I'm paying for. I want to make pura puree. All right, that's what I want, and that's what I got to do here. And honestly, I was like, look, everybody was shooting first strike at each other. My first strike shooting marker was one of the only ones that worked at the field. But no, it was like we all just no complaints.
Yeah,
everybody just had a great time.
I feel so bad I'm interrupting you, but I have to ask for a friend. Mm-hmm. If I buy a Tipex out of the box, can I use it at a first strike only game?
Oh man, we have to ask Zeta Mag 20 to compute the numbers for us and figure that out.
Just figured I'd ask,
It's Mag 9000's weird, crackhead cousin. It's a little cheaper version. But I will say this, man. This field was awesome. It's only 15 minutes from my house, so I know all the bars nearby. Anybody who's going to any future games that are traveling from far, you're more than welcome to sleep in my house. And by anyone, I mean Lobo, Kilt, any of the Nomads, and no one else. That's what I meant by you, if anyone's wondering. But it was dope, and we all had fun. I'm tired of traveling, so this was perfect for me. What's the closest field to your house, Lobo?
I'd say SC Village on a good day, no traffic, or Sunday mornings, 15-20 minutes away.
Beautiful. Kilt, I know this place is 5 minutes from your house, so you can't even talk. You have it the best. But this was great, and I'm glad that we showed that we could do a first strike only game, and I'm not trying to say anything bad about round ball or anything like that, but a lot of Magfed players, this is our preferred round to use, and to be able to be at a game where you were shooting it and it was being shot back at you was awesome. We're getting ready for 0 hour. We're getting ready for Texas. Kilt, anything you want to say to the beautiful people?
No, I'm good.
You ready for 0?
Yeah.
All right, that's all I need to know. Lobo, you're making a beautiful family over there, and you're slathering Ant in hot sauce. Anything you want to say for Texas?
I'm out here living the dream, but let me tell you first and foremost, we're gonna come out there, stomp a mud hole. Texas, don't be afraid. Come put up a fight to say don't mess with Texas. Well, I'm messing with you, bitches.
I'm definitely gonna have to cut an instructor smoke Texas accent promo in Spanish. I'm doing it when the event page comes up. I'm gonna do it. All right. I'll see you later, fuckos. Goodbye.
Yo, man, I took the oath. It's not dry snitching if you're a cop.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Everybody got a team.